Hi guys, and welcome back to Blues Focus TV. And today we're going to be playing our first games in the Premier League on Football Manager. Last season was our first season. We finished second, got promoted, and now we've done a bit of preparation, we've signed some players, and we're here at our first game home against Leeds. Just quickly look at the squad, our depth. We've got some very strong players. Yusuf Demir is actually our best striker, attacking mid, left mid and right mid, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, we got him in, we got Omar Richards in, we signed Olafsson in goal, who looks like a very good goalkeeper. Nat Phillips we got in at centre-back as well. Then we brought in Brendan Johnson, Keane Lewis Potter. So we've got a lot of good players. Liam Delap on loan as a striker as well. Good signing. So we've made some very good acquisitions in this team. So how are we going to get on in our first game? Where do we need to sign? Well, I'd say our right back is pretty vital because Nat Phillips is going to be our second centre back with Jake Cooper. So we've only got Maxime Collin there. So a right back is going to be pretty useful for us. And a central midfielder maybe, having Jordan James, Sunjic and Bakuna. And then maybe another striker to throw in there. We have got Deeney and Delap, but maybe someone else. Still got to figure that out. What do you think as well of the news today? Ivan Sunjic has went out on loan to Hertha Berlin for the season. Not too sure whether all of his wages are being paid for. We're paying part. But we're definitely not going to be paying all his wages. So again, that frees up some wages for us, which is good. Bella and Pedersen obviously left, which would have freed up some big wages as well. So our wage budget is dropping. And Dion Sanderson came in on loan from Wolves. We obviously had him at the first half of last season. Was a very good performer for us. I've heard the second half of the season when he was at QPR, he wasn't great. But QPR weren't great. They really struggled towards the end of the second half anyway of the season. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does this time around. But I think it was a position we needed. Obviously with Mengi going out the door. We've now got Roberts, Sanderson and Nico Gordon all in the centre-back department that are going to be, staying in the team for the season. Harley Dean will probably go out. So yeah, we needed a centre-back. The next move, I've got a feeling, will be a goalkeeper because there's just rumours floating about a goalkeeper coming in. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a goalkeeper. I'd love it to be Sarkic. I think that would be great. But just going to be interesting to see what happens over the next few days. But hopefully we start to build a team in real life. CG Gaming in the chat, you've seen 30 years into the future. Yeah, we're in the Premier League already. Very happy with it. Hello Gordon as well in the chat. We've signed some players, Gordon. Quite a few players. Who have you signed? Well, we have brought in a goalkeeper. A 22-year-old 4-star goalkeeper. We signed him for... Oh, it doesn't show you. It doesn't show you the breakdown. It says 12 mil so far. I don't think we spent 12 mil on him. I think we spent about 4 mil on him or something. But I don't think it shows anything like that. We brought in Nat Phillips at centre-back. He cost us about 700k. 300k. Which is just a great signing for us. It's still a lot to offer. Going to be coming into his prime and very cheap. Yusuf Demir, the Barcelona Academy player in real life. We brought him in. It says 13.5. There's instalments in there. So we got him for about 3 again, I think. I think we got a lot of players for around 3 million. Sam Cosgrove is still sitting on 35k a week and we can't seem to get rid of him. She's very frustrating. Etheridge we want to get rid of as well. We got Omar Richards in from Bayern. Looks like a very good, very useful player. Brendan Johnson came in. Keane Lewis Potter came in. I think that is... Yeah, Those are all our sort. Oh, and Liam Delap. We got Liam Delap on loan from Man City. So, we've now got him and Deeney to rotate. We might get another striker in as well, but we had some financial issues. We need to get a few players off the books. Starting with Cosgrove, really. We've put some players on our unwanted list. We'll try and mutually terminate his contract. What about Lord Vilca? Yeah. Thing with Vilca, the players that we've managed to bring in ahead of him all seem a lot better than him. And he was so good for us, but his game time would be limited. So I was in a bit of a funny position with it. We could always bring him in on loan. But he's available for loan. It's an extra player. You know what? I will be doing that. If he's 1.1 mil. Oh, okay. We can't offer much of a wage budget because we're currently spending more than we have in the budget, which isn't great. Sell Martin, yeah. We need to get rid of Chris Martin as well. Hello, Sean, in the chat as well. Nice to see you back. I am very good. I finished work at 5:30, got back, had dinner, and did a few things, and now I'm on here, and I'm really enjoying playing Football Manager at the moment. It's going to be interesting. How are you? Any updates about owners for Blues? I couldn't tell you anything, to be honest, mate. I'm not sure. I wish I had an update. I wish something had happened, but as far as I'm concerned, it's still no update. Hopefully sometime soon, because we really could do with sorting it as soon as possible so that we can start to build. Right, let's try and get rid of Chris Martin. You need to sign a striker. Yeah, we got Delap and Deeney, but yeah, maybe another through the door. Oh, this guy's doubtful. Seeing if we could get any of these sort of players on loan as a centre back. Cosgrove unwilling. He still is. Worried about a lack of interest. No one wants him. It's frustrating. Captain. I mean, it's got to be Deeney with these stats. Pedersen's probably not going to play too much, so I'm tempted to get Sunjic as the second. We'll go with that. Wolves make a loan approach for Neil Maupay. I mean, the loan will cost 10 million with a 21.5 mandatory future fee. Maybe not. Maybe we won't be doing that. Thoughts on Sanderson loan? Yeah, I'm happy with that. He was very good for us in that first half of last season. QPR fans have said that he wasn't great for them in the second half, but if he can recall some of that form that he had for us, there were a few mistakes in him. Cut them out. Keep that good form. It's a good centre back option to have. Definitely, I think between him, Roberts, and Gordon, we can stay up with those centre backs in the squad. I think we just do definitely need some other positions, like a goalkeeper, like a central midfielder with Sunjic going out on loan. We could do with some wingers. We need a left back. Striker's not a priority. I think Deeney and Hogan Deeney and Hogan really, they are good enough if you can get them playing, but you've got to get them playing. Although Deeney was never fully fit last season, so it was hard to judge him. Hogan's Marmite. Some people love him, some people hate him. I was going to say I'm a bit on the fence. I don't hate him. I just wish that he'd take more of his one-on-one chances, because his runs that he makes are brilliant. He gets into positions, he plays on the last shoulder. It's just when he gets a one-on-one, I never have faith in him, and he very rarely scores them. He only really scores if you cross it into the box and he gets like a little flick or something like that. So one-on-ones he's not the greatest at, which is the annoying part of Hogan. But the good part is the runs he makes. Blue Sol one player say, yeah, Sanderson, that was good. Something fishy is going on behind the scenes, definitely. Definitely something going on. Birmingham's new owners, they're still a nightmare. Oh, you're on about if someone comes in, they could still be frustrating? Wouldn't surprise me. Apparently we were rumoured with this Polish winger from Norwich. Oh, Placheta, yeah. Have been rumoured with him. I'm wondering what is going to happen there, because apparently it was going to take like a week because he was away or something. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we do get him in. Do you think we'll make any more signings? Yeah. With the way this is turned around with Bowyer out the door, next day a new manager in, is it next day? No. Well, Sunday we get a manager in. Tuesday Sunjic goes out, who is, although a lot of people don't like him, he's not a good passing midfielder at all, he's still one of the most senior players in this squad and our only ball-winning midfielder. The fact that we're getting rid of him is a big move and shows me that there's more to come. And then the movement as well, getting Sanderson in. I don't think Sanderson would come if he thought he was going to be in a relegation battle. That's my hope anyway. So, yeah, but what do you think about it? What do you think about takeover? Are you seeing any signs? I feel like I'm trying to read into things. There might be nothing, but yeah. Chris Martin, we can let him go. You know, he's going to bring in a decent bit of money for us, and they're going to pay 80% of his wages. If we can't sell him at the moment, I think we've got to get him out. Who do you think was behind getting in Eustace? I have no idea. People have linked him to Bassini. I'm not sure. I really don't know why. I don't know why him, and that's not like a bad thing from me. I'm not saying why have we got him in. I just don't know why. Whatever happens behind the scenes, why he was their man. I'm not sure what the link is, but yeah, I would prefer Maxi and Paul Richardson over Bassini 100%. I would, but if what Bassini said on TalkSport was true about he'd be coming in and the Sullivans would be backing him, and then he'd go after 3 years and he'd sort of just, it's his name on the door but he's not really involved, I don't mind that at all, because we don't want him involved. I don't care if it's just his name at the front of the deal, but you know, if it's just Bassini, then of course Maxi Lopez and Paul Richardson all day long. But there's rumours that other people are interested, and the people that are going about it quietly are going to be the people that are more professional, they're more serious, they're not just, you know, chancers. So hopefully someone just comes out of nowhere, oh yeah, this consortium's took over the club, this group, whatever, and then we can move on and actually have someone normal in charge of us. Because we never have anyone normal. Mopay wants a transfer from Brighton. They have fallen to the Championship, Brighton have on this. Troy and Scott worked with Eustace. Oh, so Eustace must have been at Watford. And yeah, Scott from International, from Republic of Ireland, wasn't it? Watford wants Ollie March. Doubt that anyone else is behind Bassini though. Yeah, I'm not sure. The thing is, I think if Bassini does manage to take over, someone has to be behind him, because where's he got his money from? How's he passed the tests? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't end up in charge, because he doesn't have the money and he's got no one behind him. I don't think it was Bassini. Yeah, I hope not. Also, if you are David Sullivan or whoever, why do you pick Bassini as your front man? You pick anyone in the world and you pick Bassini. It's a bit strange. I want to take a look here. These are players whose contracts have expired. What we do want to look at is players that... Oh, they're expiring. Anyone expired? Getting storage? Right, loan listed. This is what we want to look at. Jason Malumbi is currently at Lazio. Scouting. Frabotta, we don't need a left back. Kamara, nope, not good enough. Angelin Defrel. Gregard, oh, he's only got 12 finishing. Thought it was a bit better than that. Vitesse, I've heard of Vitesse actually. I think it's probably from previous Football Manager saves. Not great shooting. We're really looking for a striker and we want someone with good finishing, but he's an all-round player. Bamba Dieng, any good? 14 finishing, 16 acceleration. Could be okay. I wanted Rooney or Deutsch as manager. Yeah, that would be that would have been nice. But I saw someone say, I can't remember who it was, that this feels a bit like a Gary Rowett sort of appointment. Not much experience previously. Comes in, you know, Villa fan, all that sort of stuff. And I get what they mean. Why would Sullivan want to buy Blues in the first place? He's selling West Ham in the next few years. Maybe he thinks he sold it at a pretty high price and he could buy it again at a low price, and he's already done the job, so he knows he can get it back up to where it was and then sell again. Probably just to make a bit of money and to save the club. I'd imagine, you know, the club is pretty special to him. You know, it's going to have a place in his heart, and he probably doesn't like to see it the way it is. Lucas Zhao, that's a good suggestion. Right, so our first game is here, and we need to sort out our team. So what are we doing here? We've got a lot of strikers just chilling. Okay, Bella's injured. Lecco? Maybe son Jack Sullivan. Yeah, Jack has been linked a fair bit. So we've got no defenders on the bench. How? Oh, we sold Roberts. We did sell Roberts, and Pedersen's suspended. So we need to get some defenders, definitely. I think Sunjic has to stay because I don't know about putting Jordan James and Bakuna in midfield. Maybe I do. We can go with that. I think we start Deeney and we bring Delap on at some point. Cooper, you know, is going to have to play, really. Now, is this how we want to line up? Do we want to get Ivan Sanchez involved? Although we were looking at selling Sanchez because he would help us with our funds. Two clubs are interested in transfers, which is good. Sign Sanderson, we will look at Sanderson actually on loan. But if we could sell Sanchez, it would get us, you know, a bit of wages back, a big transfer value back. It will balance the books, and then we could start signing a few players on loan just to fill the squad out and have, you know, players to rotate. Oh, he is interested in moving. It cost us 3.7 mil. Okay, let's hold off on that for now. I think we start Sanchez and we use Brennan Johnson as a bit of a super sub. That looks good to me. So let's go for that. First game in the Premier League at home against Leeds. Gonna be tough. Try a 4-1-4-1 formation, works with BCFC in the Premier League. Can be something we try out depending on how this goes. Panucci, Kamara and Nabisar and Sarkic potentially joining. Oh, I've just realised my highlights have changed because of last game being a friendly. We're 1-0 up, which is obviously lovely. Sanchez with a goal. Apologies, I need to change this back to what it was. Ooh, Rafinha goes close, but we're 1-0 up. Yeah, those three players, Kamara, Sarr and Sarkic, would be great signings. I'd be very happy with all of them. Kamara can slot in for Sunjic. Naby Sarr, again, another centre-back, but, you know, a good centre-back at this level. And Sarkic, he showed what he can do at the first half of last season. You signed a manager, John Eustace, and a few days after, Karanka got sacked. You know what, I didn't even know. Was Karanka sacked? Where was he? Granada? He went to the Spanish league somewhere. I think he was at Granada, but I think they got relegated. Only Birmingham would do a thing like that. Yeah. So we're 1-0 up. Do we try and go a bit more defensive? Colin stopping it on the line. Demir with a cross. Cooper! I thought he'd finished. I thought we went 2-0 then. Playing it out from the back. Okay, we end up with the ball. Dean, could have been a better pass there. Oh, Olafsson. I thought he was just going to let it come to him and pick it up, but volleyed it out. Dan James. Oh, Rafinha to click and it's a goal. It's 1-1. Right, Delap. Get up top for Deeney. Pressing forward. And Johnson for Lewis Potter. Sounds like a good move to me. Lewis Potter is on the wing. Richards Demir. He didn't do great there. And Nat Phillips is injured and Cooper is low on energy, but we've got no centre-backs on the bench. Which means Sunjic has to go in at centre-back. Which obviously isn't good. What's happened now? Sunjic is injured as well. Oh, we've got no subs remaining. We have been screwed over in this first game massively. I don't think anyone can play in that centre-back position. We're going to have to go for something pretty funky. Okay, so we've got a bit of a strange formation here. Can Johnson step back a bit? No. I'm going to have to go for this, and I'm going to have to change this around. We've got a 3-3-3-1 currently. We don't have another player to play centre-back, so I'm bringing two CDMs in to try and plug that gap. No idea. If we lose, I don't want to take responsibility because we have been absolutely battered here with injuries, and yeah, it is pretty ridiculous. Our centre-back gets injured. We bring a defensive mid on to play there, and then he gets injured about 5 minutes later. Johnson's through. Johnson finishes with 2-1 up, with 10 men and 1 centre back. Can we hold on the 6 minutes of additional time? Sanchez on the wing, spinning around. Why isn't he just... Oh, for... Richards! What a challenge from Richards! Oh, what a challenge. We are going to be pinned back a bit now, though. Cooper with a diving header. It goes out for a corner. We are going to have to try and raise frequently. I don't really want to lump it forward because... But they are going to be putting pressure on us. You reckon we can just smack it straight forward all the way through the team pretty much? I don't care where he distributes it, to be honest. I've told him to take short kicks actually. I don't know why I'm looking into this so much as well. Am I overcomplicating it? Take long kicks. Should we just try and smack it straight up to the lap? Sounds good to me, right. Can we hold on now? They've got another corner. They are flooding everyone forward. That's offside. Rafinha to Rodrigo, but that's offside, surely. Disallowed. Still 2-1 up. 96th minute, we got a free kick. Demir on it. Plays it wide, but... Final whistle. We win 2-1 with 10 men and 1 centre-back. That is pretty good going. First game is a win. And if you haven't hit the like button already, you got to hit the like button for that. Look at this formation we ended up with. Definitely worth a like. Crank was your manager and then your owner sacked him. Yeah, but I mean, he should always have been sacked. He was... I'd say the football was probably the worst under him. Him and Zola, the football was terrible under. It just didn't work for either of them. But yeah, Karanka had to go. Malumbi as a midfielder would be very interested in a loan. How much for a loan? £160k. That's a pretty cheap loan. Oh. Because we're supposed to offer him some wages, but we can't. A Birmingham masterclass. Yeah, that was a brilliant game. We can't actually bring anyone in at the moment. Vitesse is interested, but his current ability is too low. We'll add Malumbi to the shortlist. Sunjic injured for 7 to 8 months. Oh no. Phillips 12 days to 2 weeks. And Burnley in the Carabao Cup is coming up now. James wants a new deal. Oh, he's not happy. We don't have the money to give you a new contract. That's the issue. Sign a centre back and a striker. I would if I had the money. I've got nothing. We can't let Bailey go out on loan for that cheap. The only position we've got full, pretty much, is attacking midfield and wings. That's it. We are on such low. We're so low everywhere on the pitch, pretty much. Would Badrami make a good midfielder? Good passing. Yeah, he could. If we could get him cheap on loan, he could. Oh, they don't want him to go. But he would be interested in a loan, but they wouldn't be. Nuno Santos, attacking midfielder. Can he be? Is he a good central midfielder? Available for loan. 300k. No, it's not 300k. We could always just up this up. Yeah, that sounds good. Not good enough. What do you think about us getting Lyle? Yeah, Lyle Taylor, good. Maybe Diego Costa if Maxi buys. I don't want Diego Costa. The wages will be too high. It's just not... when you're trying to build up from a terrible position, you don't make a big signing like that. It just seems pretty pointless. Apparently Pato rumoured as well. Pato's would be similar. I think he'd be on pretty high wages. And yeah, Lyle Taylor, I'd take. He's proven it. And even if Diego Costa had more goals than Lyle Taylor did, I still feel like I'd take Lyle Taylor because Costa's wages would be so high to come to Birmingham. Not so high. James Tarkowski would be the most Birmingham signing. Yeah. Sanderson, loan interest. Oh yeah, we've already looked. They want too much money, like way too much money. So let's look at our finances. Overall balance is minus 7 million. If Sanchez was to go, that's 7 million. Can you increase the wage budget? That would be brilliant. We do have Burnley now in the Carabao Cup away. Don't really want to be risking too many of our main players. Yes, it's the Carabao Cup. Yes, we've... how did we do last season in the Carabao Cup? Sorry. I think we did okay in it, but we can't be risking... Cannot be risking too many players here. So Sunjic has to come off for Bella. No, he doesn't, because Bella's injured as well. Everyone's injured. Just stick Cosgrove on there. Cosgrove and Bailey and Lecco on our bench when we're in the Premier League. That's worrying. We don't have the numbers available at all. But what's happened to our squad? I feel like there's players missing, but I actually don't think there is. Yeah, we are just very low. Can we sell this guy? I mean, he's got a transfer value of 10 million. He's not realistically going to play for us. Sell Yuki. Again, we have transfer listed him. We've put him on the unwanted list. Yeah. We're just struggling. The thing is, you can't really just get rid of a player if no one wants them. Someone's got to want the player, and none of them are wanting to go. I'll try mutual termination. I don't know if I have tried it with Yuki, but we'll try it and see what happens. Lecco. He might want mutual termination because I think he'd be able to find another club. He's still, youngish. Well, youngish. He's still young. He's 23. Sorry. Jordan Graham. He's only on 8k a week. I mean, it still helps. He's out on loan currently. Can we mutually terminate Graham's contract? I don't want to recall him from loan, so we'll have to leave him. Yeah, we have got some high earners here. Hogan is the one, 44k a week, and Cosgrove 35, average 35, but we can't get rid of the three of them. If we get rid of the three of them, that's like over 100 grand back in wages. And we just can't shift any of them on. I'm not surprised he doesn't want to mutually terminate his contract either. Look at how much money he's on. We'd have to pay him 4.3 million in compensation. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm willing. No one wants to do it. Frustrating. Try the 4-1-4-1. For who's our defensive mid? Oh. Well, 4-1-4-1, we can definitely give a go. Oh, we don't want all of them on attacking, actually. Stick them on support. Offer to clubs. He's worth 2.5 mil. I'd take a mil for him if we could just get his wages off, because he's not. No one was interested in like 1.3 or something. Have you still got Woods? No, Woods actually mutually terminated his contract. We approached him and he said yes, so I was happy with that. James, you looking forward to the start of the season? I am. I'm excited. I would just like a bit more business through the door, because it's looking a bit scary at the moment. But yeah, if we get some players through the door, then I am looking forward to it, definitely. Johnson can start. Lewis Potter can start. Pedersen can start at centre back. Cooper's slightly injured as well. We don't have the centre backs available. Do we have them in our development centre? Mitch Roberts, you can be moved to the senior squad. He's unavailable. It's not gonna go through straight away, is it? No, it's not going to go through straight away. So Cooper's got to play with a slight injury. Start Bailey. Where? Start over there. For Lewis Potter. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah. Right, let's go with that. Cooper will need to take out for some part through it. Lecco up top later. We'll see if we can do that later on. Blues can't finish 20th again, surely not. Yeah, I'd hope not. But if it was 20th or relegated, I'd obviously take relegated. So yeah, it's going to be a interesting season. Oh, that was close from Weghorst then. I do need to look for some batteries, because my batteries seem to have died in my controller, and I forgot to recharge my other batteries, meaning I don't think I actually have any, which is very stupid of me. Demir Bailey collects. He should have got that in low. Oh, could be a penalty here. No penalty. Oh, it's a free kick instead, I think. Sign Weghorst. I've put some batteries in. Whether they last. Okay, they're very low. Delap out to Colin. Crosses. You know, we're not doing bad considering some of the changes we've had to make, and Pedersen playing centre back. We'll have to look at getting Mengi back as well. We're 1-0 down. To be honest, the changes we've made to the squad, you know, I can't say I'm surprised, because we don't want to risk injury to many of our main players. Bakuna finishes 1-0. We don't want to risk injury, so if we get knocked out, we get knocked out. I wouldn't be surprised, but we're fighting. We're still in it. Johnson over to Bailey. Oh, Bailey couldn't finish. Good ball though from Johnson. Demir in. Headed away. Demir crosses. Oh, what's happened? Own goal? What? If it's an own goal, then what's the problem? Disallowed? Pedersen pushed Weghorst, who scored an own goal, apparently. Right, we need to make some changes here. Cooper is so tired. I know we're 1-1 and we don't have a centre-back on the bench. And we're playing a left-back at centre-back. But I don't think I can risk playing Cooper any longer. Because we've got a game on the weekend as well. This is the cup. So we're going to have to go to the famous... It's a bit different now. We just need... have we got another player that can play centre mid? Bring on Lecco for pace. Okay, yeah. Lecco can go up front. Advanced. Just do with someone else that can play centre mid. We don't seem to have anyone. Can Sanchez play there? Sanchez can play there. Oh, Demir can play there actually. And we'll have Sanchez in attacking mid. What an interesting lineup this is. Very interesting. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to have to go with this. And so that our team don't get absolutely shattered again. My batteries have just died. I am going to change it to control possession. But with my batteries being dead, it might be a bit difficult to do that. So I'm going to have to find some more batteries. So give me a minute. I come bearing batteries. I will make sure they're all charged for next time. Hopefully these ones are charged, to be honest. I just nicked them from another Xbox controller somewhere else. But they are charged, very nice. So we can do whatever we were going to do. Which were... Oh, that was close. Okay, so we want to change it to control possession. Cautious again, like we were last time. Yeah, we'll stick with how this is. Looks good. Bristol City have made a 4th signing. Who have you signed? We're going to stick with this. See what happens. Good passing. Okay, and then Jordan James just loses the ball. We still only got one centre back, and they score. I'd rather go out the cuff than Cooper get a long injury though, so, you know, what will be, will be. Plus, we definitely need to focus on the league this season, being our first league in the Premier League. I'm just happy that they've put up a bit of a fight, you know, they've given it a go. It all nearly went terribly for us. Lewis Potter for Bailey. I was going to make that substitution before, but Bailey was one of our higher energy players, so I thought, okay, leave him on, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't mind losing against, you know, Burnley, especially when we're literally dying as a team. We've got barely any players properly fit. And we need to make some signings now. Right now. So... Stefan Badjic. Is he going to be a player we can get on loan? Because we can't bring anyone in permanently until we balance the books, and we can't balance the books because no one is going. It's frustrating. I'd be happy with that. Mengi in, okay. Then we probably need another centre back as well. Stefan Badjic. I'll look because we might need a... We might get in a goalkeeper if... Okay, no, we won't. But we might get in a lone goalkeeper if we can get rid of Everidge. That would be a good move because we'd just save a lot of money. Like us to contribute 20k a month? Sure. 14k a month, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so there could be a goalkeeper in if as Everidge goes. Marcus Force, 15 finishing, advanced forward, available for loan. That looks like a potentially good deal. They'd want us to pay 47k. So I think we can get away with 35, which would be 375k. Yep, not bad. Get Taylor back. I don't think I'm going to go for Lyle Taylor in the Premier League, to be honest. Turner. Matt Turner. Another goalkeeper. He's on very high wages, so if they'd let us have him for... they'd want us to pay all his wages. Too expensive. We just don't have enough confidence in your budgeting skills to justify increasing the wage budget. Thanks. Oh, Everidge isn't transfer listed for some reason. You know what? I might even just... try and sell him for something. That's it. Yarmolenko's wages are going to be too high. Ben Johnson is a left back. I don't think we need a left back. We got Richardson, Pedersen. Left back's one of our strongest positions. Oh, okay, fair enough. He's a right back. Oh, he can play both. He's on high-ish wages. He's a regular starter. No, not going to get him. They've accepted the offer for Mengi, accepted the offer for the goalkeeper, accepted the offer for Force. Badgic would be interested in a loan, but they wouldn't loan him out. Matt Turner, no, we can't afford. Game against Southampton coming up, and we need to do some business now. We need to get in some just player. We could do with a centre mid now that Sunjic is out for the whole season as well. Pretty much the whole season. James McAtee's now on loan at Stoke. Dale Taylor from Nottingham Forest, is he Lyle's younger brother? We've signed Stefan Badgic. Oh, right. I get what you mean. Fair enough. Marcus Force set to move on loan. Is this something you'd like to see? Striker, 15 finishing, some decent stats. I think it's quite a cheap loan as well. Seriously, Angus Gunn as well as a goalkeeper. I don't think we're going to focus on goalkeeper too much for now. Until Etheridge goes, really. I mean, we could get another one in and just say Etheridge can go for anything. But, yeah. Hello to you as well in the chat, Snuggles. You're back again, back for more. It's been an interesting stream. We won our first game in the Premier League against Leeds with stupid injuries. We ended up with one centre-back on the pitch. But we won it. Then we lost in the Cup to Burnley, but, you know, we weren't great. We weren't great, but we didn't really have players. We didn't want to risk them. And now we're sort of stacking up our squad with loan players. Force sounds interesting. I'll take interesting as a yes. Squad must have no more than 2 long-term domestic-based loan players. This is me not reading the rules because now we can't get Mengi in. Whoops. Leeds beat Chelsea and, you know, we beat Leeds. Cooper resumes full training. Good. Away against Southampton is here. Leicester beat Tottenham. Leicester are top after 2 games. Very nice. So, first we just got to find any defenders we can. Phillips is still injured. So it's going to have to be Mitch Roberts with Cooper at centre-back. Because we just don't have the players whatsoever. Sunjic and Pedersen and Phillips all out. Force goes on the bench. Oh, Gordon says Man City are boring to watch in the chat. I can't lie, I quite enjoy watching Man City. I get it being boring from the fact that they're so dominant, but the way that they dominate is beautiful to see, that a team can be that good at football. So I enjoy watching Man City, to be honest. I much prefer watching Man City than Liverpool anyway. Liverpool are boring to me. Nico Gordon. That is a good point. Where is Nico Gordon? No, I actually just have no idea where he's gone. Not out on loan. George Hall. Just chilling. There's Nico Gordon. Not as good as Mitch Roberts at the moment, apparently. Yeah, this defence isn't looking too great. Let's get Deeney back on up front again as a target forward. Let's go back to what we did first time, because it worked well against Leeds, this formation. Really did. Right, advanced playmaker as well behind. Luis Potter and Sanchez can go on the wings. Do we start Marcus Force, actually? And let's start Deeney and we'll see how we go. So that's going to have to be our team here. We're going attacking Gegenpress again, even though we're away. Gordon, your team is Man United. Your second team's Man United. That makes sense why you think Man City are boring to watch. Okay, that's a terrible start because we've conceded within 19 seconds. Okay. They've had one shot and it was, straight across the face of goal. Open goal. Very, very poor. Kind of just want to get through this game with no more injuries though. Is Ward-Prowse on a free kick? Oof. Hits the post or the goalie save, I'm not sure. Southampton are definitely having the better of this. For second half, yes. I think we will be bringing him on. Demir loses out. Wolves beating Man United now. What's going on? Demir out to Sanchez. Good ball. Back to Colin, who just gives the ball away. I wish these little pop-ups would go away at the side of my screen. Nathan Redmond hits the bar. Cooper is already so tired and we can't bring him off. These injuries are so frustrating. Can we nick the ball high up the pitch? No, we can't. And they're 2-0 up now. This game's a write-off already. 2-0 down at half-time. Sign Redmond or Gray. We don't need wingers. Well, we might even need wingers, but it's definitely not a focus. We just need some fit players, and we need to get in some defenders on loan desperately. Some defenders in the centre mid. We're good to go. If we can get a centre back, a right back, and a centre mid in on loan, sure. Luis Potter finishes off 2-1, 57th minute. Liverpool lost Premier League title to Man City. The Liverpool fans booed. English anthem, ridiculous. Yeah, I actually thought that Villa had taken the title off City and Liverpool were going to win it, but that comeback was brilliant. Need a centre-back and a CDM. Yeah, with Sunjic going, we need that CDM, and yeah, we desperately need a centre-back. What subs can we make here to try and turn it around? Marcus Force can come on. Should he go on as a striker or a winger? Because we could get the lap on as well. Actually, I think Johnson and Force can come on. Could do with bringing Cooper off, but we can't get it done. Was that a push? Don't give a penalty. What is this ref doing? Oh, this ref is terrible. Come on. Ward-Prowse doesn't miss. 3-1. Not very sure about that decision. Very, very poor. But yeah, they have absolutely battered us. But again, we're playing such a young centre back there, and in midfield we haven't really got anyone defensive. It's just difficult, but 1 win, 1 loss in the league, better than 2 draws, so we'll take it. 3 points at the moment. I mean, Arsenal in the relegation zone, so they're going down. and Everton, Chelsea on 1 point, Tottenham on 1 point. Oh, okay, so some of the big teams, Liverpool are below us as well. A lot of the big teams will be jumping above us very, very soon. Tottenham next. 8 days away. Give some players a chance to, get back into it. Keith Hill spotted. That reminds me. James Hill. Is he being used by Bournemouth? And if not, he's a squad player. Oh, we can't loan him, of course, because he's from the Premier League. Northampton wants Simmons on loan. Yep. 3-1 to the referee. Yeah, again, because it's played so fast and it's Football Manager, it's 2D. For all we know, he could have pushed him. But, I'm not having it, basically. Right, Hogan, now, you are being ridiculous. Hang on. I was thinking then, could I not, because I can't sell Hogan, could I not just offer him a contract that's less money? Is that a thing? Is he likely to take that? Doubt he is, but good player for most Sky Bet League 2 sides, yeah, he won't go away. And that's why he's not going, because he's not going to get that wage in League 2. Okay, let's take him off that. Let's remove him from there. And Cosgrove, actually. But now, let's offer him a new contract. Fringe player. Okay, squad player. Why does he want his wage to go up? £100 a week. Okay, well, it's not going to work, but maybe we could have annoyed him a bit more. I don't know why, because he's already one of our players. Why can we not have his contract back into the budget and just drop that down? Why do we have to have all of it available? God knows. He'd be very interested in speaking to other clubs. Go away then. No one wants him. He's very annoying. Scout report on Louis Sibley. Not good enough for now. Hogan was on ridiculous wages. Yeah, we can't get rid of him. He's just not going. It's really frustrating. Mengi loan delayed. We don't have the money to take from our transfer budget, so we're going to have to delay it. Would be very interested in a loan. Reluctant. Take Campbell's out for 4 to 5 weeks. What is going on? What is going on? James, you'll have fans on your channel on matchday videos. Match day, so as in like a video where if we were playing Bristol City, we'd get a Bristol City fan on to talk about Bristol City, like an opposition sort of looking at the opposition video, or like a vlog going to the ground, because a vlog going to the ground, fans are always going to be in the video. But yeah, I'm not sure if we would do that. Right, so we're now 14th in the league, but we've only played 2. We've got another game here. However, it's against Tottenham. Isn't great. Tottenham away. Not looking forward to this too much, especially not with missing players. And there's just not much we can do about it. We're trying to do deals. We can't do deals. because we don't have money to do deals. Okay, so we can get Malumbi in on loan, thinking about it, because he's at Lazio. And they would want a weekly contribute. We can offer him 40k, they'd accept that, surely. 400k? Don't know about that. Okay, so that's a possibility for a centre mid. We just really need a centre back. This guy, I know of this guy from previous Football Manager. He does get very, very good. I think it was the last Football Manager game actually where he got very, very good, but potential for him to get good now, so, and again from a different league, so it works. Don't need a left back. It's a striker again, but well, he's an attacking mid, but yeah, we don't need him. So I said, available for loan and currently at Brighton, who are Championship. Wait, what? Oh, it's domestic, it's not just Premier League. I was thinking then we can get a good player in here. Vide Batella. I don't know who you are, but you are available for loan. You would cost barely anything. So you can come in as well. Lewis Binks looks like a very good centre back. How much would he be? Okay, right. We've looked at some players there that we could potentially get in. We're away against Tottenham here. Very tough fixture. Who are we going to get into the team? Nat Phillips. Is he back? Sort of. But we're going to have... we need to play him, really, because we're going to struggle otherwise. Okay, so now we've actually got a proper defence. Could still do with a centre mid, and obviously we need backups in defence. Pedersen, no longer suspended. So we can actually look at selling him. Getting someone in on loan or someone permanent that's a bit cheaper. But then we could stick him on the bench as well for Cosgrove. That's going to be the team. Do we go attacking Gegenpress actually against Spurs? High intensity, is it the way? Do we go for a counter attack? Much lower intensity, much bigger. There's a big risk of us getting injured if we don't play like that. So I think direct counter attack up to a target forward in Deeney. It might be a bit more negative, but we need to ease players through, and it's Tottenham. They'll batter us if we go all out against them. Very defensive, and is that Harry Kane they're playing in centre mid? Because that is strange. Dave allows fans on his videos to talk fans, score predictions, game proof. Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. I'm not sure if that is a thing we'd be looking into doing. As I say, I only do select videos, so I do like match predictions and previews, and then I do... That looked like a bad challenge. Close from Deeney. And then I do Football Manager videos, and there will more than likely be more things that I'll be doing next season, but yeah, I'm not sure. I can't really answer on that, because yeah, it's not really my thing. Phillips is looking a bit low already, but we haven't done much, but it's 0-0. James with a terrible pass. Kulusevski scores from James's terrible pass. Yeah, James wouldn't be playing every game. That's a bit of an issue. He's 17 years old and he's having to play every game because Sunjic is injured for the whole, well, 3/4 of the season, I guess. And he has made a few mistakes already, but we can't do anything about it. That is a good set piece. Hopefully he's offside. Yeah, disallowed. Sub James off. I would, if we had anyone to play there. That's the thing again, we need to get a centre mid in, and we, you know, that's why we try looking at balancing the books. We have looked at Malumbi to bring in as another option, but yeah, we're struggling in the midfield department at the moment, definitely. Go to up top. To be fair, Demir is supposedly our best striker, so target forward and advanced forward. Looks good to me. It's pretty attacking. Phillips is going to have to come off. I'm not risking him going off because we're 1-0 down and we're playing Tottenham. So we're going to have to make that sub. Do we change from our direct counter-attack? Do we try and actually have the ball? Because we're not really creating anything. Do we now go for a gegenpress? Try and press them high right at the end. Sanchez is a bit tired, so Brennan Johnson can come on for a bit of game time. And right at the end, Marcus Force on again for Deeney. And we've made our 3 subs, yeah. So that is going to have to be what we end on. And it looks like we lost 1-0, but that's not actually too bad. Mahrez for Tottenham. Go forward. Olafsson with another good save there from a Harry Kane shot. But this is going to be the last chance of the game, and it's for them. So, yeah. We lose 1-0. We were expected to lose. To only lose 1-0, not terrible. But, again, we're just so low on players. We could sell Pedersen for 1.2 million, but we'd have to pay him 220k, and we wouldn't get the 1.2 mil. We'd get about 300k of it, so we wouldn't really make any money. Decent wages off the book. I'm going to reject it, hoping that they come back with a bit more. And then Mendy's loans had to be delayed again now. Transfer deadline in 1 week. Sell him, yeah, I've pressed reject already. Hopefully it goes okay. Right, Lewis Binks. 3.5 star centre back. Can't play any other position, but good stats. And, you know, low wages. So for me, That looks like a good move. Malumbi, not much again. 3-star, but we need another centre mid in the team. And he's ball winning, he's got decent tackling, he's very well rounded. Good, decent passing as well. So I think these two both have to, come in. We'll accept that, It says 2 players through the door. Bayern Munich make an £88 million offer for Gabriel Jesus. Pieri move delayed due to work permit. I think he can actually play left back and right back. I think he can play all around the back. So if we get him in, we can sell Pedersen. His work permit rejected. Batella's rejected. That's not very good for us. Home against Wolves. So, a home match. Finally, we've played 3, 2 have been away. We lost them both. One's been at home. We won it. Man U and Man City drawing with Lewandowski and Ronaldo scoring the goals. So, we've got some extra players here. So a centre-back can go there. Malumbi can go on the bench for Truman. So we've got centre-back, left-back. Centre-mid. Lecco and Bailey, who are barely going to play. And then Johnson, Force and Delap. Sunjic is... Oh, of course, he's still injured. Cosgrove, do you wanna go away? I'm gonna keep offering it you until you accept it. Hogan, gonna go away. Bella is worth 2 mil. We'll get 1 mil for him. And his wages off. Beautiful. Use a 4-4-2. We don't have... I don't know. I don't like playing flat, wide midfielders. Okay. We'll start with a 4-4-2. And if it doesn't go well, we will be changing it. Binks. Okay, so Binks is there. He's a good option at centre back. Malumbi. I think Malumbi comes in for James as a ball-winning midfielder, so that we've got one. No, we can play him as a box-to-box, can't we? Yeah. Mikel Forsell up top. Is he a poacher? Or is he an advanced forward? Oh, he is, yeah. James, what's your thoughts on West Bromwich Albion? Don't really have any. They're just there, aren't they? In the Championship, they had a terrible season last season, to be honest. Both unwilling to terminate contracts, of course. They had a terrible season last season. Well, I know you could say, well, you finished 20th, but compared to their expectations, they had a much worse season than we did, because we weren't expected to do anything and we didn't do anything, but we survived. They were expected to fight for automatics and they finished 10th. So they were, and with just being relegated, not many newly relegated teams do that not poorly. So yeah, they didn't do well at all. We're not creating much. They haven't had a shot on target yet. Shouldn't have said that because they will now and it'll be a goal. Olafsson with a weird little punch away, but it works. Oh, on local rival. Oh, okay. Jimenez nearly scores. Well, obviously our rivalry is with Villa. West Brom and Wolves are just sort of there. Don't really care. I obviously like to beat them, but I'd like to beat everyone. So yeah, I'm not really bothered by them. They've got Joe Road on at the back. Adama Traore scores a header. We're 1-0 down. And we're home against Wolves. I think we might have to change his formation because this has been pretty poor. We haven't done anything. Never mind. Please, I don't think it is offside, but please be offside. It's awarded. We've lost the game now. I don't think changing formation matters too much. We've already taken too much damage. Not going to get back from this. Yeah, we are going back to what we had. Because it kind of worked. We only lost 1-0 to Tottenham with, a few players that wouldn't normally be playing. So we did okay in that one, and now we're 2-0 down at home against Wolves at half time. Marcus Force wins a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. He's going to look at the monitor. Oh, he originally gave it and he's going to look at the monitor. It's going to get turned over. Penalty! Okay, we've already done more in this half than we did last half. Marcus Force steps up, I'm scared. He finishes it. Lovely. 2-1. Okay, we've got a chance now. Adama Traore at the double as well, that's crazy. He only does that against Man City. We were close again then. 4-4-2 used to work in the Premier. What did you have a very developed squad? What football manager was it? It might have been an older football manager. It might have been that you had a very good squad for the level. We don't have the greatest squad for the level. And to be fair, it can just be about players. Do we have the players to fit that system? Probably not. I think this is always your best bet when you're starting off. Okay, these are on support. Let's get them on attack. We get Brennan Johnson on as well. Forsell on fire, your defence is terrified. Demir on a free kick, off the post. It's close. They play out of the press. Richards to Phillips. Lewis Potter, force. Oh, that was a poor finish. Very poor. Lewis Potter could do with coming off. So Force is going to go on the wing. And we're going to give it to Deeney up front because he has the ability. Or, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Can we get one last chance here? Yeah! Oh no! Oh, Marcus Force scored, but it's definitely going to get overturned. Goal awarded! It's 2-2. We're back in it. Cooper back to Olafsson. Richards passing it around nicely here. Richards to Force. Deeney. Johnson. Oh, goal. Oh, offside. Goalkeeper saved it though. I thought we had it there. Oh, Richards just fell asleep. Adama nearly scores, but I think that's a save from the goalkeeper. This is end to end right at the end. Richards to Deeney, who finishes. He chips the goalkeeper. It's 3-2. What an incredible comeback! What an incredible comeback! Right, James is going to have to get on. Maxime Collin nicks it. Johnson. Let's get a bit of time wasting in there. Is it over? It's all over. We win 3-2. What a performance. What a comeback. Second half. Force with 2. Deeney comes on and scores the winner. You love to see it. After it being 2-0 at half time, and I thought it was over, to be honest, but the change we made at half time turned the game around completely. What a win. What a comeback. Comeback king, we get the achievement. 2 wins, 2 losses. That is brilliant. For the start of our Premier League season, that is brilliant. If you continue that, 1 win, 1 loss all the way through the season, you're picking up 19 wins. 19 wins is 57 points. Not that we're going to do that the whole way through, but that's clearly enough for safety. So yeah, very, very good. No one's interested in Bella due to his current injury status. Oh yeah, I can't mutually terminate his contract. What a great second half of football that was though. And the transfer window is closing very soon, and we've got Liverpool just after. So this is going to be the end of this episode. Pedersen's now injured for 5 to 7 weeks, so he's not going to leave, which is just great. Deeney and Force both in team of the week. We get both strikers there. Mengi loan delayed, yes, and that's going to get cancelled now. We're not going to manage to bring Mengi in again on loan, which is a shame. But that's the end of the episode. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Blues Focus TV. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're currently on 8 likes. If we can get it to 10, that would be great. Make sure, if you haven't already, to head over to my channel too. The link is in the description. My name is JT Football. That's the name of my channel. So over there I'll do gaming, Football Manager, F1, and then I'll do Premier League and Championship content as well. So there's a lot to get into over there, and there'll be a lot coming in the next few weeks and months. So yeah, subscribe over there as well if you haven't. I've been James from Blues Focus TV, and up the Blues.